You know that feeling when you wake up thinking it's just another regular day? Yeah, I used to have those. Let me tell you about the day my regular ended. This is Aisha, my roommate, my sister from another mother, and the only person I know who can sleep through a fire alarm but wake up the second you touch her phone.
It was 7:45 a.m. Our organic chemistry class started at 8 a.m. And if you know anything about Dr. Okonkwo, you know he locks the door at 8:01. No mercy, no exceptions.
My name is Sonia Adebayo, 100 level biochemistry. And at that moment, I was just there trying to remember, was my mitochondria the powerhouse of the cell or the powerhouse of my anxiety? We made it with exactly 47 seconds to spare. Dr. Okonkwo was already standing at the door with his watch. That man loved punctuality more than his own children. After class, we met up with Jasmine at the cafeteria. Jasmine was that girl, you know the type. Perfect makeup, perfect hair. Somehow always knew all the campus gossip before it even happened.
Girls, you will not believe what I just heard. What did you hear again, Jasmine? You are always hearing. What is it this time? There's this woman who's been helping students travel abroad for work and school, like legit opportunities in Egypt, Libya, Europe. Who told you that? I heard about it from a very reliable source, and it is very legit. Who is the reliable source? When did you hear about this?
Egypt. The word hung in the air like hope wrapped in possibility. I'd always dreamed of studying abroad, seeing the pyramids, living a bigger life than this. But my family, we weren't exactly swimming in money.
Who's this woman? How does it work? Her name is Nadira. She finds you jobs, helps with travel documents, everything. She's helped like dozens of students already, and you don't even have to pay up front. If it sounds too good to be true. My cousin's friend's sister went through her. She's in Dubai now, working as a receptionist and going to school at night. Living her best life. If you go through her Instagram, you will see she's enjoying life. Please, how do I contact the woman? This is the woman's number. You can call her later if you're interested.
That piece of paper had Nadira's number on it. I folded it carefully and put it in my pocket. I didn't know it yet, but I just accepted an invitation to hell. I called Nadira that evening. She had this voice, smooth like honey, warm like your favorite auntie. She said all the right things.
Sonia, darling, I can hear the intelligence in your voice. You're meant for greater things than struggling in this country. Egypt has wonderful opportunities for brilliant girls like you. I have helped so many girls and I can help you too. But I don't have money for travel. And my parents... Don't worry about money, my dear. You'll work and pay me back slowly. As for your parents, I'll help you convince them. I'm a mother too, I understand these things. Once you get there, you will start working and then school at night. It is very easy and swift, and I already have connections set in place.
We agreed to meet the next day. She chose a nice restaurant in town. I should have wondered how a helper of poor students could afford such places, but I was too busy dreaming.
Sonia, are you sure about this? Are you sure you want to do this? I really want to leave this country. Well, let me meet Nadira first. Think you're rushing. Give it some days to think about this. I don't want her to think I am not serious. I will meet her tomorrow. Okay, if you say so. Don't worry, I will give you the gist when I am back. Aisha, how do I look?
Well, you look very good.
Thank you very much. I am leaving now. See you later.
In person, Nadira was even more impressive. Designer clothes, gold jewelry, confidence that made you feel like everything she said was truth from heaven itself.
In Egypt, you work in a hotel, clean work, good money. Save enough in 6 months to a year, then apply to universities there. Egyptian degrees are recognized worldwide, Sonia. So even if you decide that you don't want to stay in Egypt again, you can travel to another country, get another job, and just live there peacefully, no stress. It sounds amazing, but I don't have money for all this. And if you say you will sponsor me, how will I pay you back? I understand your fears. This is what my foundation is all about, helping young, intelligent girls like you to escape from this country before this country kills their dreams. We'll help you get there, and when you are settled comfortably, you will start paying us back small. We will set up a payment plan. We have helped hundreds of girls. Some have left Egypt and are now in Canada, America. Most of them are married to white men and are now swimming in money. I know this is a lot for you, so I will allow you to think about it. Use this week and think about it. When you have decided, call me. Let's proceed. But remember, the longer you delay, the longer you stay in this shithole of a country, and the opportunity won't be lying down waiting for you. We have so many girls begging for this same opportunity. So the faster you decide, the better for you. Okay, Miss Nadira, thank you for finding me worthy. I will think about it and I will call you by next week. All right, I will be waiting. Sonia, how was your meeting with the woman? It was interesting. She promised a whole lot of things. I really feel that it's a good offer. Send me to Egypt, get me a job, I will go to school from there. It sounds real good. This sounds too good to be true. And remember, she has a foundation and she has been doing this for years. She has helped a lot of girls. She will help me too. I know what I am doing. Okay, if you say so.
Small smiley, they confuse me. Why am I attached?
Hello, Miss Nadira. This is Sonia. Hello, Sonia. I was not expecting your call. I'm sorry for taking a little bit long, but I have decided that I am interested in going. This is going to be fun. I have an issue. My father, he's very traditional. He'll never agree to me traveling alone. They will talk to your mother first. Mothers understand dreams. Once she agrees, your father will follow.
I brought Nadira home the following weekend. She came dressed modestly, brought gifts, quoted scripture. She was perfect. My mother was sold in 15 minutes.
Mr. and Mrs. Adebayo, I'm not just sending your daughter away. I'm giving her wings. In this country, even with a degree, what job will she find? But in Egypt,
And she'll be safe? You'll watch over her?
like my own daughter, I have contacts there, good Nigerian people. They will welcome her. She'll be in safe hands.
No, she just started university. This is foolishness. I won't allow my daughter go on such journey.
Darling, think of the opportunities. When will we ever afford to send her abroad otherwise?
If we can't afford it, then she will stay in Nigeria.
The argument lasted 3 days. 3 days of my mother singing Egypt's praises and my father standing like a rock. I should have listened to that rock.
Sonia, come here. I want us to talk. I'm allowing this because your mother won't let me rest. Not everything that glitters is gold. If anything feels wrong, you call me immediately. You hear me?
Yes, Daddy, thank you. I promise I'll make you proud.
I hugged him so tight. He didn't hug back the same way. Now I know why. He was trying to hold on to me before I disappeared. Leaving day came faster than expected. Nadira said we had to move quickly. Opportunities don't wait, she said. I had 1 week to pack up my life. Aisha cried more than my mother. She kept saying something felt off, but I thought she was just jealous. God, I was so stupid.
Please, Sonia, just be careful. Call me every day.
Stop worrying. I'll be fine. And when I'm rich and famous, I'll send
The
for
morning
you.
I left, my father didn't say much. He just pressed money into my hand and looked at me like he was memorizing my face.
Mama fold my clothes on me. Slip small money in my jeans. Yeah. Remember where you're from.
I thought I was driving toward my future. Turns out, I was driving toward my nightmare. And the woman sitting next to me, smiling and making small talk, she wasn't my fairy godmother. She was the wolf, and I was already in her mouth. The plan was simple, Nadira said. We'd travel by road through several countries, Niger, Libya, then into Egypt. Safer and cheaper than flying, she said. I didn't know that safer was code for no passport stamp trail.
Hello, girls. Please enter the bus by the right. We are still waiting for more girls.
There were 7 of us girls, all young, all dreaming, all stupid. We bonded over our dreams. Amaka wanted to be a nurse. Zainab wanted to send money home for her siblings' school fees. We were all heroes in our own stories. None of us knew we were actually just products with price tags. The first red flag I missed. At the Niger border, Nadira collected all our funds. For safety, she said, so they don't get stolen. We handed them over like obedient children. The second red flag. The nice hostel we stopped at that first night was actually a compound with high walls and armed guards. Nadira said it was for our protection. From what? She didn't specify. That night, I couldn't sleep. Something felt wrong. The locked door, the guards, the way Nadira's sweetness had evaporated the moment we crossed the border. But I told myself I was overthinking. Classic Sonia. Day 3. We were somewhere in the Sahara, I think. All I could see was sand, sky, and suffering. The luxury bus became a truck. We sat in it like cargo, which I was starting to realize is exactly what we were. Amaka got sick from the heat. She was vomiting, crying for water. You know what Nadira did? Nothing. She just told her to toughen up. That's when I knew we weren't going to any hotel jobs.
This isn't right. This isn't what she promised. Maybe it gets better once we reach Libya?
Libya? You think Libya is the destination? Wake up! We're being sold!
Sold. The word echoed in my head like a death sentence. My phone was gone. I was in the middle of nowhere with a woman who saw me as a commodity, and I had voluntarily walked into this trap.
You know what's funny? Even in absolute terror, my brain tried to find humor. I remember thinking, well, at least I don't have to worry about Dr. Okonkwo's exam anymore. Yeah, my mind was coping great.
Libya was, I don't even have words. Arrived in the evening at what Nadira called a connection house. It was a prison. Girls everywhere, locked in rooms, all waiting to be processed. Nadira disappeared, just like that. Handed us over to a Libyan man named Abdul and vanished with her payment. I never saw her again, but I see her face every night in my dreams.
They put us in a room with about 20 other girls. Some had been there for months. They told us what came next. We'd be sold to whoever paid. Brothels, domestic slavery, organ harvesting if we were lucky to die quick. These were our options. I had two choices: break down or find a way out. I chose option 3, break down and find a way out. Multitasking, you know.
How long have you been here? 4 months. Some girls here over a year. There has to be a way out. You still have hope. That's cute. They'll beat that out of you soon.
That night, Abdul came to inspect the merchandise. Yes, that's what he called us. He walked down the line, grabbing faces, making comments. When he got to me, I did something stupid. I looked him in the eye. My chance came 3 days later. Or what I thought was a chance. Spoiler alert, it was not a good chance. Blessing thought I was insane. She was right. But she also came with me, along with 2 other girls, Chioma and Grace. 4 idiots against an entire trafficking operation. Great odds. We ran like our lives depended on it, because they did. Through markets, alleyways, jumping over vendor stalls. At some point, I lost my shoe. Then my other shoe. I was running barefoot through Libya. Not my finest moment. We lost them in a maze of alleyways. Or they let us go. I still don't know which. Blessing and I hid in a dumpster for 4 hours. 4 hours. You haven't lived until you've hidden in rotting garbage while armed men search for you. When we finally climbed out, night had fallen. We had no money, no phones, no papers, no plan. We were 2 Nigerian girls lost in Libya with people actively hunting for us. Things were going great. The next day, we met Mohammed. Old man, kind eyes, ran a small shop. He gave us bread without asking for anything. I almost cried. Human kindness was so rare, I'd forgotten it existed.
You, Nigerian, running?
Yes.
Many girls, same story. I helped, small help, no place, safe, Nigerian people.
Blessing didn't trust him. But what choice did we have? Die in the streets or take a chance? We took the chance. We followed the address the man gave us through dark streets, feet aching, bodies bent. At last, the church compound. Big wooden doors standing before them. I knocked hesitant. The door opened. The pastor's wife appeared.
Omomi, Ekabo.
Pastor Joshua and his wife, Mama Toby, ran an underground network helping migrants. They couldn't get everyone back home, but they tried to keep people alive until they could. That church was an island of humanity in an ocean of horror. We stayed there for 3 weeks. Helped with chores, waited for the pastor to find a way to get us home. That's when things got complicated again. Because Abdul, he didn't forget about us. Someone ratted us out. To this day, I don't know who. Maybe another desperate migrant who needed money. Maybe just bad luck. But one night, they came for us. Blessing and I tried to hide in the church chapel.
We climbed into the space behind the altar. We could hear them searching, breaking things, dragging people out.
This time, they took us to a different place, worse than the first. This wasn't a connection house. This was a full-on trafficking hub. Girls from everywhere, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, even some Europeans. We were all merchandise waiting to be shipped.